Alright, so Stratus. Sure, yeah, we'll use Stratus for the time being. Let's see. Alright, so if I just put it, if I try and recreate this. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's one of those things where you drink a whole lot of water and it suddenly catches up on you. Right, so I wonder if he realizes he's live. Let's see. Yeah, auto task blue 4. Wonder if I can make it. So, oh wait, no, that's player command and control. Well, actually, yeah, that could be useful. Like we could remove it so that you can't have access to C2I star. Yeah, I could auto task Indy 4 independent faction. Independent faction is also against blue 4. And Indy forces and Indy forces. No, yeah. So if you want, you can tune it. You can watch my live stream and see what I'm actually working on right here. Figure out how this thing works. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's because I was. Give it a second. I was alt tabbed. So one of the, there's a whole bunch of features here in the ALiVE module. Should be live now. So, okay, so the first thing I had to place down was the ALiVE required module. And so now I've got all these different options here, but what I'm going to do is I put down the virtual ALiVE AI, or the virtual AI system, and this allows it to sync or virtualize synced units or all editor placed units except what's synced, etc. So spawn radius, you know, how far away from players the AI will spawn in, kind of thing. But generally just leave that alone. And I don't sync those two together. And let's see. Do you have a full screen? Let's see. Alright, so player options. I can maximum view distance allowed in game. 20,000 was a little high, I think. So like 10,000. I can modify the train grids. I generally just don't mess with this for the time being, especially since I'm just fiddling with it, but let's see. I'm going to place, okay, so yeah, here we go. This command and control C2I star. So what I can do is In this case, let's see, Indy 4. So I'm specifying the factions that it's going to auto task as an enemy to each faction. So I've got auto tasking, so it's going to generate missions for the factions, which is good because, well, it's just good. So friendly coverage, okay, intel, total coverage of intel, friendly radius, military map sectors. I just grab ALiVE from Play with 6. It's actually what some of the developers, map developers, are like, just use Play with 6 because this is getting annoying. So let's see. Alright, so to get down to the brass tacks of like how this is going to work, at least just like fiddling with AI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a blue 4. Yeah, I'm still here. Still here. You should be able to hear me through the video. It's easier than me just holding in the mouse button to talk too, so. That's true. But wouldn't you hear me? Well, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down the OP4 location. So I'm making the Stratus Air Base the OP4 base in this instance. So what I'm doing is I'm placing the military AI commander, and I'm setting it to occupation mode. So it's going to act like it's doing occupational stuff. And constant reinforcements, setting the faction to CSAT. And so, yeah, and actually, come to think of it, yeah, okay. So actually, this one AI commander can handle up to 4 factions, but all 4 would be set to occupation, so I'm not going to do that. Yes, there are certain mods that they work with by default, and any mod that they don't have the support written in for, they have instructions on how to write the scripts or configs to make the other mods that you have work with it. So I placed the military AI commander. That in and itself doesn't do anything until I place my... So it's not going to work. It's not going to do anything in and of itself until I place this military objective, and this TAOR, or the tactical area of responsibility marker, is just what I'm going to call. I'm just going to call it OP4. OP4 1. And the blacklist marker is where it can't place units. So I'm going to call this one blue 4-1. And let's see. Actually, we'll just remove the tower marker for OP4. We'll change the number of units it's going to place down. We'll set it to 800 just to have fun with that. Force weighting, we can change it like that. Just put it to random, and I'll have random camp set to high. Change the readiness to 75 because it's an occupational force, so they're not 100% on guard all the time. And we'll set medium ambient vehicles. Alright, so now we've got our military placement object, and we're also going to put a civilian object here, and we're going to blacklist again the blue 4 base. So blue 4-1. Since it's civilian buildings, we're going to say 50%. There'll be some roadblocks, sure. But for the most part, no. Okay. And we're going to degroup those because they're not supposed to get grouped. Now I'm going to place a CQB one here. It's going to be complete location, complete map, dominant. We're going to say static. Trace system will be kind of like an insurgency, how you have some interesting looking areas. These will basically, once you clear the area, it turns green, so it's pretty cool. And we're going to blacklist blue 4 again. And of course degroup that. Now I'm going to sync the military close quarters battle to the civilian object. And we're going to sync the military object to military AI commander, and the same thing with the military civilian to the commander. So now with this CQB module, it's going to have AI units that spawn near buildings have a 2% chance of going inside the building and securing it from in there. Now I'm going to place down a IED threat because I'm a devious bastard. And again, blacklist to blue 4 base. I'm going to set the extreme IED threat because, yeah, and suicide bombers, yep. Vehicle-borne IEDs, sure. We'll say the east, or hang on. Yeah. No, hang on. I know what I'll do. So I'm going to say independent faction. And yeah, okay. So right now I just have my op4 set, and I'm going to set the independent faction somewhere, and then blue 4. So Kill Farm sounds like the perfect place to put the independent faction. So I'm going to put down another AI commander. I'm going to set him to asymmetric. He's going to be the AAF. Going to place down a military objective. Going to blacklist blue 4. Going to have a relatively small force unit size, so say 400. Lots of random camps. They're going to be always ready because they are the insurgents. Now, in the regular mission, this would of course be the other player faction, but just for fun, this is going to be the other AI faction, just to kind of simulate what it would be like. Now we're going to put down the civilian objective again. Readiness 100, high roadblocks, set the force to independent. Hit OK. Change that. Move this over. Here's our IED threat. Now we're going to sync that to there, that to there, and that to there. And of course we'll need military logistics, because who would we be without logistics? So logistics there, and logistics over here. Sync the logistics to commander. and to our military objectives. I just synced it to both of them because I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head which one I'm supposed to be syncing it to by default. But, so, I'm going to come down here to the Camino firing range. No, I'll go to Air Station Mike. So, Air Station Mike 26 is where I'm going to make the player faction. So, here is the military AI, so we'll say another AI commander. We're setting it to invasion. It's NATO. And let's see, we'll put a military objectives. Our Tor marker is blue 4-1. Alright, so we got Blue Force and military objectives. So we got the military placement. And let's see, we need a logistics. Force pool, give us 5,000 force pool. And we'll sync the logistics to both of those again because I'm not entirely sure. And we'll place our player down here and give him a few extra goodies like ammo, you know, some ace stuff. We gotta have earplugs because it's gonna get loud. And weapons. And special weapons. And then need a car because I'd be an idiot to to drive off without a car. So we'll give ourselves a heavy machine gun truck. And let's see, this military placement. I think, is there anything else? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to put down this. So we're going to create an ellipse. Say 200. And it'll be horizontal. We'll call it blue 4. Give it the name. Blue 4-1. That's good. And preview. Yeah, this will be the first time I've tried it with 3 factions, but this should be interesting. Especially considering yesterday, I think? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Of course, yesterday I was trying live streaming with OBS and it wasn't working real well.
Move back! Form column! At ease! Move back!
Yeah.
He's hit!
With OBS. Okay.
Stay alert! Move back! Cover! Go!
It wasn't actually streaming, so it was streaming audio with no video. Yeah. That's generally what's going to happen. Like, especially when I'm running the mission off of my computer.
Cover me!
kind of, yeah, once it completes a mission, then the AI commander, or the virtual AI system will start the plane flies over and drops and parachutes come out, or I can have it be a convoy that comes to me, or I can have it be several helicopters come and drop off. Like because Lingmore is I have seen that fast. So Lingmore just so happens to be one of them most recently index. Okay, the high value target is now off the map. No, that's gotta be it up over there or something. So, another ID. Well, ALiVE seems like the easier route to go about doing this sort of thing, because most other things are like, oh, you gotta use DAC or something along those lines, and this will do the same thing. But, yeah, it just takes a little bit of tweaking. So, I'll fire it up on, oh, this is where I saw there were a couple IEDs that went off. I'll fire up Lingdor and start working on it. So, let me think. One of the features of the AI is that they won't actually cross water to an island unless there's already AI there. So, could make an island as the default spawning point for independent faction. Now, do you want the independent faction to be separate, like so everyone against everyone on the independent faction, or okay, so everyone is, so it's not all independent factions, one faction. So I have to figure out how to set that. Most likely setting to make everyone against everyone, but still be able to group up. Is right next to me. So that's generally how that works there. I do have some really nice put together missions and whatnot for this, so let's see. Yeah. the resource wars